Come on, Ruby. Where are you?
Ah, there we are. Got a good score out of that.
Did anyone see you?
Neither ticket taker nor usher, Opal. We should pick the Royal Opera's pockets more often.
It's certainly easier with all the maestro business over with. What'd you get?
A gold ring.
That's made of tin.
Sapphire necklace.
Fake, it's glass.
Oh. Stuffed mouse?
Oddly, very real. But I doubt it'd go for a pretty penny.
Aww.
That's all you got? You were in there nearly an hour.
Well, it's a lot more fun crawling through the ventilation shaft without you complaining. Excuse me for enjoying it.
Wiggins and Adelaide will be right cross with you.
Oh, we'll be fine. The studio couldn't afford them for this thing anyway.
What?
There was one last thing I nicked.
What's this?
Dunno. I can't read. That was well established in episode 5.
Secret Handshake Productions 2025-2026 season content. This is top secret, Ruby. Real need-to-know stuff. People would pay for this information.
That's a stretch.
There's all sorts of exciting stuff in here.
Well, what's it say?
Blimey, they're doing 6 bleeding audio productions.
That's less than this past season.
It's a lot of work, all right?
So, what are they?
Let's see. Secret Handshake's 2025-2026 season will start in October with 2 spooky shows.
Oh, let me read the first one.
Since when can you read?
I just want to try. I don't know.
All right.
The first will be the return of listener favorite analog horror series, Tales of Dread and Darkness, Season 2.
All right. The episode with the scary interruption kept me up for weeks.
What was it called?
The Interruption.
Oh.
This season will feature familiar terrors as the former, as well as delve further into the unanswered questions of the Anomaly Defense and Protection Agency, or the ADPA.
This year, Tales of Dread and Darkness will be a multimodal experience produced in association with Red Dinosaur Productions. Do you hear that, Opal? There will be audio and film elements.
Might be too scary for me.
Speak for yourself. I'll be listening and watching till late at night.
How'd you end up like this?
What's the next Halloween show?
Looky here, Ruby. Secret Handshake is doing their first musical!
A musical?
Releasing on Halloween, Murder at Monroe Manor is a murderous musical mystery about a horror writer who finds himself killed at a party he's thrown for the people who hate him and his affluent family the most. With book and music by Darian Goulding and book and lyrics by Elliott Brotherhood, there's sure to be tons of laughs, scares, twists, and music to make this 90-minute musical produced in association with Darian Goulding. One to remember.
Will there be a tab number?
Guess you'll have to listen to find out.
That would be a bold choice in a non-visual format.
Pipe down and read the next show.
Ooh, this is a big one.
Bet the editor is thrilled about that.
The first full production audio drama series in the 25-26 season will take listeners back to the world of Mordred for more adventures through Camelot. Merlin and Arthur will expand upon the magic and mystery that Secret Handshake brought to life last season in this prequel series to Mordred. The early adventures of a young King Arthur and his early education at the hand of the wizard Merlin will be revealed in this series that explores the king's youth from Merlin's perspective.
Apparently, listeners will also discover the advent of the struggle between Morgan Le Fay and Arthur as well, in addition to witnessing the foundations of relationships that were integral throughout Mordred.
I liked Merlin. He was always popping up here and there and saying funny things.
And it seems we'll be hearing familiar voices in Merlin and Arthur as well, featuring the voices of Jim Pickering as Merlin, Demetrius Troy as Arthur, Maya Danks as Morgan, and others from the original series of Mordred, returning in addition to a swath of new voices. Oh, looks like we're into spring.
Already?
So far, I haven't seen anything about, us.
What about us?
Well, are we out of a job, or...
Oh! Speak of the devil, you're gonna like this one.
What?
The spring quarter of Secret Handshake's next season will start with a continuation of Baker Street's
Inimitable.
Okay, Kid Detective story.
Why, right, we ought to be renewed. I still haven't seen a single residual track for season 1. Did you know that?
I did.
What?
Sherlock Holmes and Dr. John Watson's Eyes and Ears return in 221B. fracturing of the Baker Street irregulars.
Hold on. What do you mean, fracturing?
It says here that the next season of Baker Street will explore Adelaide's past, exposing the dark circumstances of Arabella Adalbert's wrongful arrest. Relationships between the irregulars will be tested, as they and Sherlock are also driven into the gravest case they've ever faced.
Hold on. It doesn't say anything about a certain waterfall, does it?
No comment.
Oh dear. Good luck, Sherlock.
Looks like another feature length is next.
Let me see. Next spring, Secret Handshake will delve into a science fiction adventure in the form of Neil Brookshire's A Shock to London, inspired by Dust of Death by Fred Merrick White. With the rise of the diphtheria epidemic ravaging early 20th century London, Dr. Alan Hubert is quite certain that the cure lies in electricity. Listeners will join Dr. Hubert as he tries, to the best of his ability, to make the public aware of his discovery in this comedic romp through one of the worst epidemics in human history.
Epidemic? Been there.
Says here it's as gripping as it is funny.
Well, there you go.
Looks like this is the last show of the season.
Can I read it?
If you like.
Secret Handshake's 2025-2026 season will conclude on the silliest note possible in an original comedic detective noir series. Hombre Johnson, Private Eye. Okay.
In this mystery series of a most absurd nature created by Joe Borsma, Hombre Johnson, amateur detective and professional monologuer, will solve cases that are invariably stupid.
Another detective show? He's gunning for our job.
Says here, his cases are ridiculous and his associates are even more so. I got a feeling he ain't much of a threat.
So that's it? That's the next season?
Seems so.
We're gonna need to hire more editors.
Yeah, we've said that before.
Hold on. Opal, is that who I think it is?
Hey, what's up?
Why, it's Elliott Brotherhood, the American founder of Secret Handshake Productions.
I heard he tends to extend himself beyond human capability.
Where did you hear that?
We follow you around.
Oh, I see. Fun. Said that at the same time because you're twins. Trope's not tired at all.
Hey, blame the guy writing the dialogue.
I certainly do.
So, what are you doing here in London?
In this, the year of our Lord, 1889.
Shouldn't you be in, what's it called?
Chicago.
Chicago?
All
Working
right.
on Secret Handshake stuff?
I was just in the neighborhood, seeing a show, grabbing some fish and chips. Hello, governor, and all that. That was a joke.
As long as you're here, what's the big deal with the Secret Handshake thing anyway?
Yeah, what are we doing with all this?
That's a great question and a conversation I would love to have with two Victorian-era orphans. Look, over the past year that we've been producing content at Secret Handshake, it's become clear that artists yearn for a creative outlet that is joyful and fun. The dedication from all the wonderful people who have come together to give our shows voice over the past year makes it clear just how vital play and adventure truly is in today's world, especially in the context of art. We're not solving any of the big issues with what we're doing here, because that's not the point. I really want Secret Handshake to be a place where artists and listeners alike can shrug off the doom and gloom that exists all around us these days and just enjoy something exciting or funny. I don't know, we're just the folks who do the silly voices and tell fun stories. That's all. It's been really wonderful to see how excited people have become about that.
That's so beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
It's genuinely hurtful. I worked very hard on this. That stings genuinely.
I've had fun listening. Sometimes.
Thank you, Opal and Ruby Gladstone from 221B Adventures of the Baker Street Irregulars.
Do you know something? If I had a farthing to spare, I'd donate it to Secret Handshake.
Oh, really?
No! I live on the street and I'm literally starving. I need that for myself.
Checks out. Hey, speaking of donating, you should know that Secret Handshake can be supported through Patreon and Ko-fi, where people can make both one-time and subscription-based donations to support the audio dramas we're creating.
What is a Patreon?
You can find it on your computer. Like there's a link on our website.
What the hell's a website?
All right, I think I'm preaching to the wrong crowd.
Well, we'd better get back.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Brother something.
Wait. Hold on a second. Can we cut the SFX? When are you guys gonna stop this?
Stop what?
I don't understand your words, funny little man.
Josie, Zoah, You have to stop. The first season of Baker Street has been out for weeks. You're off the clock. You can break character.
An actor's job is never done.
We're staying in character for season 2.
That's more than a year away. I can't legally allow you two to be in the studio anymore. Your families miss you.
I'll call a copper on you, madman.
Zoah, the sun on Victoria's reign has set. The Black Death no longer stalks the streets. You have to stop this.
I'm not taking off the costume.
I was going to ask about that. Why are you wearing so many sweaters? It's too warm for that.
We better be getting overtime for this.
Overtime. That's funny.
I'm not joking.
Please don't do this to me. Hingus Pingus financially devastated me.
Whatever, I'll be in my trailer.
We don't provide trailers.
Listen to Secret Handshake Productions! There. Is that what you wanted out of this?
Yep, thanks.
Let's get out of here, Josie. This dork isn't even making Hingus Pingus season 2.